Oh, hello. This is Creating Cards with Sherry. I'm Sherry, and this is my Simple Sunday video. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am going to work with one of our paper pumpkin kits today. It just came in. It was for this month, and it was called Autumn Abundance. And these are the cards that we will be making. We have the little square one. I think that's so cute. I love it. And then thinking of you and with thanks. All right. Those are the 3 cards that we're going to be working on today. And they're really fun to make. I've already worked on them. It came in a box like this, as all our paper pumpkin products do. All right. And they come with with stamps and I already have the stamps ready to go. Comes with envelopes. And that's the way these envelopes look for each card. If I can get them apart, there we go. They have those cute little designs on them as well. And then we have our cards to work with. And it gives us all sorts of punch outs and things to apply to the cards. Now, generally what I do is I will look at everything that I need and get it ready before I start assembling. So I go to this page where it shows all 3 cards and it'll show me what I need. So I need this card base with this square. And then I'm going to need the little snail, the mushroom, and the piece of wood. That's all I need for that. And then for the sentiment, I need this oval one. Okay, and then on here, let's see, do I need anything from here? Not from that punch out. I do need this one though. Oh, that fell. And, oh, I did need one from here. I need this one. Okay. All right. So that's all we need for our first card. So I'm going to take that and I'm going to put it all right in here, right inside, so that I have it all together. And then I'm just going to lay that aside. Then I'm going to go to the next card. And this card shows me that I need one of these circles. And I need this one, this leaf, and this leaf. And for my sentiment, oh yeah, it's a circle. Okay, so that's what I need for this card. This one's pretty simple to do. Alrighty. And then my last card, I have a whole bunch of things that I need. Let's see, I'm going to need this gold leaf. And I'm going to need this as part of my sentiment. And I need all 3 of these leaves. All right. And then I need this gold leaf. And for my sentiment, I'm going to need this banner. All right, I think that should do it then. Just going to get this out of the way. Now we have all 3 cards ready to go. Then what I will do is I will start to assemble. Now I want to show you some things that happen when we get these kits. They come with these types of instructions, And they always have a ruler on the side, so if you're using linen thread or ribbon, you can measure it right there. All you have to do is have your own paper snips or some kind of scissors. All right, and then everything else is ready for you. What you'll see is that you'll notice that in these pictures, some are just dots and some are open. They're actually hexagons. And so what that means is the dots are where you put the black dots are where you put the glue dots, and the hexagons is where you will put dimensionals. Okay? So we're going to get started then with this particular card. And we are using Cajun Craze for our ink. And you will get, your kit has the spot size ink. I just get my big pads out because it's just easier for me. They're open already. All right. And I'm going to burnish the sides of this with my bone folder. Okay, first thing I have to do is I need to print these branches right there. Okay, and then it asks, you see it's got the 4 dots, and that is where my glue dots will go. We're just gonna take the paper off. And then we're going to take this and we're going to lay it right in here with a small border all the way around the card so we get it lined up right. All right, and then let's make sure, yep, I got my branches sticking through there, so that's good. All right, then I have to have everything ready to go, or I'm going to get everything ready to go. So I'm going to flip over all my little things. Oh, and I need to stamp the sentiment as well. And let's see, Sending Autumn Wishes Your Way is what we're using. So I'm going to stick that right on here. All right. And we'll flip that over because I know we got to put some adhesive on that too. So let's see, which adhesives do we need? Let me get this one there turned right. Okay. We need glue dots on the sentiment. We need glue dots on these leaves. There's one that goes right in the middle, and then one on each end. And then we have 3 of them on this thing. There you go. Then these 3 require the mini Stampin' Ups dimensionals. So we're going to put those on. And I'm going to put on exactly the way they show me. There we go. All right, now I'm ready to assemble. The first thing we're going to put on is our wreath like thing here. Come on, I'm trying to keep all my little paper things in one spot so it's easy to clean up. All right, there we go. Card goes this way. And that goes right there. Then I have my sentiment to put on. Goes about there. Then I'm going to adhere these leaves. And it shows you what order to put all of these on. If you'll look, it'll say step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. It shows you exactly what you need to do to put your cards together. So we have this. Oops, I forgot one thing. We got to put this on first. Almost forgot our block of wood. Come on, these are being stinkers today. All right. And I want it this way. And we're going to stick that over just like that. Okay. Now I can put these leaves on. Okay, and then I add my snail. I think he's so cute. I just love him. And then the mushroom goes on. Oh, you probably think I'm crazy, huh? Okay. Then we'll put this right over here. And there we have our first card. Pretty cool, huh? Wasn't difficult. It's just a matter of getting everything that you need. Okay, and then I'm gonna stick that with this envelope. So we'll put it together here. All right, now the next card, number 2. That's going to be this one. By the way, I'm going to, since I'm done with this, I'm going to wipe this off real quick. Clean up my stamp. Okay. And then this one is the Thinking of You. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp that right there. And I'm done with this one, so we'll clean up the stamp right away. And I haven't cleaned up this tree one or branches or whatever you want to call it because I need it for every single card. So that's why I haven't cleaned that stamp yet. Okay, this one gets stamped twice. One of the stamps comes up about right here. And one of them is, let's see, about right down here. Okay. Then we're going to flip our little things over and put the glue dots or dimensionals where they are needed. Now, these you have to be really careful with, especially when you take them out of the punches. sheet because they're so thin they could tear very easily. So keep that in mind when you're looking at some of these things. Okay, my sentiment gets glue dots, it shows. And the leaves get Stampin' Dimensionals. What did I do? Okay, I know it's here. And everything's blending together so it doesn't appear to be here. Here it is. Okay. All right, I'm going to put one here, one here. Now I'm going to show you one other thing that comes with this particular, or one thing that you have to do with this particular card. In the instructions, it shows a scissors and a hexagon. Can you see that? There you go. And it points, that's where you need to put it. What it's saying is you need to take a hexagon and you need to cut it in half because this leaf is so narrow it can't take a big one. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this in half. There we go. And I'm going to put that right there. And I usually find that if I use my Take Your Pick tool, that top thing comes off a lot easier on those half ones than with my finger. Oh, come on. All right. Okay, let me see here. Okay, this goes on first. So let's take these top pieces off. And we are going to put this about right there. And then I'm going to take the rest of these off. There we go. And we're going to stick them where it shows us to stick them on the fourth step. Come on. You just really have to be careful with those because of that. The veins are so thin. All right, and that's this card. That's all you have to do with this one. It's pretty easy. All right, there's the envelope with that one. And then we have our big block of wood. And this one, I used the tree, this branch thing twice as well. One goes upside down. And diagonal in the corner, and the other one is just the opposite of that. Okay, now I can clean this because I'm done using it. All right, and then I have my sentiment to stamp, and this is going to say with thanks. All right, we'll clean that off. Okay, I'll just move that out of the way now. And we'll burnish this card, and then we'll get going on everything here. Okay, let's see here. I'm going to need this leaf and then these two. And then these and this. Okay. Now what we're going to do with this is we are going to put, and you'll see why in a minute, so you'll just have to watch. But we put 3 glue dots on the bottom half of this banner, and we're going to put 3 dimensionals right above those. Oh, I got 2 of them stuck together. All right, first thing I'm going to do is remove these. And what we're doing is we're putting the bottom half of this on top of this. So that's why they have glue dots and dimensionals. So we put that right on there. Then they ask us to put 3 dots or dimensionals on that part. Okay? All right. We stamped. Now it's a matter of gluing everything down. Let's see. We need glue dots on our leaves. I want to make sure that everything gets glue dots. Oh, all but one leaf. And that would be this one. Okay. So it shows 2 glue dots per leaf. So are the fall colors starting to come by you? They are a little bit here. They're not real prominent yet, but they're on their way. We've had really warm weather this week. It's been in the 80s all week, and I think there's supposed to be some more of that next week, which is fine with me. I like the warm, but people are getting anxious for the cooler temps. All right, we're going to put these hexagons right here. And now it tells us to put it together. So I look at the picture and I see where are these lining up. I'm going to close this so I don't get the back of a card full of ink. Okay. So I want to get it so that it looks like that little cluster there. So that means that this will go in the middle. This one goes off this way. And this one comes over here. All right. And you kind of guess specifically how to lay them down. It doesn't tell you exactly how to do that. It just shows you where they're positioned. So you need to just do your own little guesswork and make it work. All right. So I'm going to, let's see, I'll take a look at this. I put those right there. And I'm doing these bigger leaves first because the other ones go on top. Okay, and then we will put this one on. And we will put this one on. Doesn't want to make it easy for me. There we go. And this one. All right. And we'll put this right on top of that. Then we can take off our top sticker part on our sentiment here. There we go. And we lay that right on top. Right there. And we have the with thanks. And there we have it. Whoop. Flip it over right, sure. Okay. And there you've got your with thanks. So we've got these 3 cards that all came in this kit. And they're real easy to do because you have everything here for you. All you need is the scissors. And you just follow the instructions. Remember that the dark dots are the glue dots. And the hexagons, let's see if I can find a better one to look at. The hexagons are the open circle, or it is in the shape of a hexagon, but it's easier to look at it as a circle. But so the open ones are the dimensionals. The dots are for the mini glue dots. And then you just follow the instructions of how it goes. All right? Well, thank you so much for joining me today. The reason I chose to do that today is because I wanted to remind you that we have a special going on right now. Our holiday greetings paper pumpkin is coming next. And if you subscribe, if you're a new subscriber, you can get 40% off your first month, which is a great deal. And so you don't want to miss this offer. But it does end October 10th. So don't hold off too long, because you'll want to get that taken care of. And all you do is you put in this code, Holiday40, when you sign up, and then you can get that 40% off. All right? Okay, well, that's all I wanted to share with you today. You have a fantastic weekend, and I will see you. My camera's kind of, okay. I will see you Tuesday for my Tickle Tuesday video. You have a fantastic one. Bye now.